Jade Goody's son Bobby Brazier charmed the nation earlier this week when he took home the Rising Star Award at the National Television Awards at the O2 Arena. The 20-year-old left his dad, Jeff Brazier, and viewers in tears as he gave an emotional acceptance speech, praising his father for believing in him. However, his shining moment was overshadowed when his grandmother, Jackie E. Budden, reportedly slammed her grandson's father to TV fans at the glitzy ceremony. The 66-year-old is said to have bought a ticket to the NDAs and sat amongst the crowd to witness Bobby's big moment, but following his win, The Sun reports that Jade Goody's mum was overheard saying, "I'm so proud of him, Bobby. That's incredible. They didn't know I was there. I didn't allow them to know I was there. I didn't want to see their dad. Has a CK. But I'm going to wait until they're older before I let rip." So what was the feud about? Jeff and Jackie E have seemingly had a rather difficult relationship. In 2012, Jeff told HuffPost how his late ex's mother made him feel like he was a mean parent. The 44-year-old explained that there were numerous pitfalls and stumbling blocks in trying to maintain an amicable relationship after a separation, especially with kids involved. For Jeff, he claimed Jackie E spoiled his sons with unsuitable purchases that he had to confiscate as a result. According to Jeff, Jade's mum bought Bobby and Freddie, who were both under 10 at the time, items including a hamster and mobile phone without consulting him first. He said, "Late nights and excessive amounts of sugar are a grandparent's prerogative and were the least of my concerns. I got a phone call from an excitable Freddie telling me he was now the proud owner of a hamster. Great, I feel I have more responsibility than I really know what to do with as it is, let alone introducing a pet into the equation. As I explained to Jackie E, it would have been nice to have been asked because now I've been put into a position where I have to be the mean parent who says no and ruins the fun." He continued, "This happened before with mobile phones. Yep, a year ago she got them a phone each so she could have direct contact with them both and I don't remember being asked if I minded on that occasion either. I understand she wants direct contact but they are just too young to be carrying these things around responsibly so we keep them to the house. I can't fault Jackie E when she's got the boys, I just wish we could work together a little better." Following this, Jack said they hit a rough patch when Jackie E moved away. During an appearance on This Morning, while discussing grandparents' rights, he claimed, "It has ended very well, but 5 years ago she went off on her own path and it wasn't quite right to have that contact and she made it quite difficult because she went to Tenerife. But as she settled in herself, the boys kept a lot of contact with her and at the moment she's very helpful and very prominent in their lives." He went on to say that no matter what, he would never want to stop Bobby and Freddie having a relationship with their maternal grandmother, as she is the last blood link to their mum. He added, "I think the most important thing in these circumstances are for children to have a sense of where they come from. They were so young when it happened and I don't want them to lose that or forget that." Nevertheless, he took a swipe at Jackie E after the release of Channel 4's documentary, Jade, the reality star who changed Britain, which charted the former Big Brother contestant's life from her rise to fame to the cervical cancer that claimed her life in 2009 aged 27. Jeff was interviewed for the show because he didn't want his sons to one day watch it and see he hadn't got involved. Speaking at the Edinburgh TV Festival in 2019, he explained, "I agreed because I thought it would be better when Bobby and Freddie watched that they saw me giving some positive, really glowing remarks about their mum, as opposed to being an absence." He went on to share that a producer told him that it could either be his own words or Jackie E's words on his behalf. He added, "That definitely got me in. Nobody wants to be represented by Jackie E." 2 years later, Bobby revealed on social media that he had reconnected with Jackie E after years apart. Asked by a follower online if he still saw his nan, said that his biggest goal in life was to have a Christmas dinner surrounded by his family, including both his grandmothers. Elaborating on their relationship, Bobby said, "Yeah. I didn't see her for ages, for way too long. But I went to see her twice recently, and honestly, if Terry's one woman you shouldn't underestimate, it's my nan. Honestly, she's like a wizard. It's nuts." In 2022, Bobby was seen with his grandmother and Jack Tweed, Jade Goody's widower, as they took part in a charity walk in Jade's honor. The trio came together in Buckhurst Hill, Essex to raise awareness for raise funds for the Trust for Complementary Cancer Rehabilitation, which raises funds for cervical cancer and offers support and rehab for sufferers. Jackie E and Jack did notably become estranged for several years, with him issuing a public pleas in 2020 to find out if she was okay, as he hadn't heard from her in so long. Despite this, she seems to have always been a big fan of his, branding him the best boyfriend she ever had. She previously told The Mirror, "He is the only man who never took anything off of her. He always took her on holiday, has always taken the kids on holiday. Jack doesn't do it for the Wonga." Everyone used to think Jack used to be with Jade for money, but it's not true. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.